Go for it.
I'm just kidding. I can't stop speaking Spanish. Okay, so today we are at the Upper Belvedere Palace in, where are we?
Vienna, Austria.
And I'm going to be looking at the Imperial Count Moritz Christian Franz and his wife Maria Theresia Josepha and his son Moritz in Vienna.
Beautiful.
Yeah, okay, just make sure I didn't skip over anything on there. The artist is Frederick von Ammerlang, who was an Austrian artist and did this as an oil on canvas in the Romantic period. And then the painting is significant because it captures the elegance and status of the family, who were prominent figures here in Vienna in the early 19th century. And then it's not documented exactly how long it took to complete, but it most likely took several months. And then it's important because it provides a glimpse into the life and status of influential families in Vienna. And it also showcases the artist's skill in portrait painting with the amount of detail within the piece. And then some defining characteristics are that it's a realistic depiction of the family members in a more elegant and refined setting. It also creates this like really warm and intimate atmosphere. It's very clear that this is just supposed to be like a scene of like everyday life within their home. And then some historical contributions of Frederick von Ammerlang is that he was one of the most prominent portrait painters in the period, and he's known for his realism and attention to detail, and also to capture the ability of capturing the personality of the subjects. And then from my observation, I think it's really interesting because a lot of family portraits you see usually are very ornamental in the way that they depict people, and this is very homey and not so much like showing off, but you can still tell that there is status within this family. For example, like the wife is wearing nothing really super fancy. She's obviously finely dressed, but compared to like that work over there and that one, everyone is just super ornamental with tons and tons of jewelry, lots of lace, and expensive materials, where this is a little bit more simple, showing the wife as a caretaker and the father as kind of the overseer of the household. And I chose this work because of that reason. I think it's very interesting. I also think that their composition on the piece is interesting, the way that the husband is very clearly taking up most of the space, and he's higher up, and then you have his wife who is sitting a little bit lower, and then you have their child, which is at an even lower level because it is still a child and doesn't technically hold any status. And then my fun fact is that I guess I'll just reiterate that he did a lot of family portraits, and that's kind of what he was known for, is more of the humanistic approach to it rather than like super like show off, let me make you look as good.